We are here to continue our endeavors here in the post-patch, but as always, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm joined by the one, the only, the Cranky Ducklings streamer herself. Who apparently went live on the Cranky Ducklings. It is Koopa. Hello.
Thank you for announcing it to everyone.
Beautiful.
I was so sick, I haven't deleted the votes immediately and everything. And everybody's like, oh yeah, did you see that stream that one?
God damn it, Koopa. God damn it. SMH, my head.
I just didn't change the profile, okay?
Uh-huh.
God
It's
damn.
fine. But I was just letting the chat know that, of course, we are going through currently the post patch here, the post patches of the Stormblood, and so far it's been a little more enjoyable. It's been much more enjoyable. But I feel like a big reason for it is probably just because it's focusing a lot on other characters, right? New characters, old characters. It's at least for what we've done so far, we've been very much so disconnected or just avoiding, lists and LSA.
It's
and
not
everything
related
that's been
to
happening
main story almost at all.
Yeah. It's related in the sense that it's a part of the new regions and the new
it's part of the
zones.
universe.
Yeah, and it's been nice. It's been nice. Like the continuation of Zloe's quest line was really cute and really fun. So far, that's definitely one of the more enjoyable parts we've experienced so far. The Monster Hunter quest line was very random, but also very fun as well. Like I appreciate the non-stop squatting from from the other hunters.
It was very random.
It's fun.
But like it was a crossover event, so it's fine.
And then we have the next crossover event with Tactics, which apparently also takes up an alliance raid. So that's also a thing, apparently.
That's the surprising part.
Yeah. Which is which is interesting. I mean, we spoke about it. Like it's a good story and it's tackling an interesting subject. It's just kind of weird that they're using a cross event for it. It feels...
Yeah, and also like firstly, it's weird that they're using cross event. Although it is a cross event with another Final Fantasy, so I guess it's closer subject. I don't know. But what I will say, what I think is arguably a bigger complaint is that we didn't have an alliance raid that was like the attack on the city, where like you had like a lot of big parties taking part in that, where like it would be fitting for an alliance raid. But we are having an alliance raid here when we are entering a city of Rabanastre, and we are entering the city as a small party. Essentially, story-wise, there are 3 of us because it's just us, the guy, the tactics guy. What is his name? Razem, whatever. But
Rams.
Rames. Maybe. But like we got this guy from the Final Tactics, and then we got the reporter, and basically it's the 3 of us entering the city to like see what's going on there. So it makes no sense for that to be an alliance raid because it's supposed to be a small party entering the city.
Yeah, we spoke about how the alliance raid would have made more sense when it comes to liberating Al Amigo or liberating Doma. Either of those. But here it's being used. It's being used to infiltrate a city, which is a little bit weird.
Yeah, because keyword is infiltrate. You don't infiltrate with a huge party.
Speaking of infiltrate, I would ask you to, if you're a dancer, that's fine. We're going to queue up.
Yes.
Queue up for alliance raid. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to play this alliance raid just because this is not peak hours, but may as well just stay queued while we go about our business.
Yeah. So once again, I am now properly dressed for this quest line because for those who were not here last time, this quest line with the alliance raid with the city of Rabanastre, it's related to a ship, an airship, which is entirely inhabited by theater. By theater, like actors and like performers and like the staff.
They play on the stereotype of the traveling troupe of performers, except this is like an airship, and it's also meant to be a little bit grander in scale. Apparently, it was gifted by the Empire or by the Emperor himself, actually, because he was such a fan of the content that they were doing and producing, which is interesting to hear. Again, there's a little interesting story when it comes to that. You can watch the VOD for more story on that. But that, if you recall, was us wrapping up all the side quests, all the content over in Doma, over in Hingashi. And now we have to do all of this, all the stuff here in Al Amigo. There's likewise a bunch of quests here.
And guess who's here?
It's Sonny.
No, I've seen someone more familiar.
Bigs and Weeks.
Yeah. We talked about why is Sid like, you know, with that airship, but now why is Biggs and Weeks here as well?
You need to understand though that pales in comparison to this magnificent afro that we have ahead of us.
This is a blonde afro as well.
I don't know who this is, but he's amazing. It's beautiful.
Ah, he's so powerful.
He is very powerful. Okay, sorry, let's go. The secret of the use. Now, in my mind, we'll see. The secret of the use is a reference to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm curious if this is going to tackle the mutants that we were fighting previously, you know, in the Empire. How we never touched on that. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know. Could be unrelated.
Or maybe this is just an extreme of the other, like, lab, you know.
Sony has ventured, far from his usual haunt to find you. Right. You're a hard bloke to find. I heard you'd thrown in your lot with the resistance, so I came here looking for you. Truth is, we've run into a spot of bother back at the Arboretum, and could use your help. If you're not too busy breaking your fast on Galleons, or whatever you've been doing out here, we'd be glad of your expertise. If you fancy lending a hand, I'll be over at St. Mocane's.
Do you remember what Arboretum is?
It's not the Praetorian.
No. It's a place in Idleshire.
Yeah, it's not the Praetorian.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but like once again, they're sending us back to the previous zone.
Yeah. Let's head over here. I'm going to leave Biggs and Wigs because their quest is called the Hunt for Omega. That's probably like a big quest line. So we'll leave them for last. Starry-eyed Alamigan. Your reputation precedes you. If the wide-eyed look the stranger is favoring you with has any indication. Another striking opportunity. Light Duck, here are the Resistance. Greetings and well met. I wish to thank you for your countless deeds in service to our cause, and share with you an opportunity which I believe may be of interest to you. There's a great and wise man, a veteran of countless battles, who waits for you outside of Valga's reach. Go to him, and he will unfold all.
Okay. Could have given us at least a name.
I think that might be the hard version of the wall. Ortwin. Ortwin has been thinking a lot about the Temple of the Fist lately. A lot of these are like, I think, hard versions of
I think so.
these dungeons. Light. Just the man I was looking for. As you may know, Valgar's Reach used to be a pilgrimage site for followers of the Fist of Valgar. Atop the mountain lies the remnants of the Temple of the Fist, which was once the center of their religion. It was filled with monks, training their minds and bodies right up until the Mad King Theodoric decided to raise a temple. Curiously enough, a young lady recently approached me saying she wishes to explore the ruins herself. I immediately turned down her request, knowing that she alone could not survive the route to the ruins. And then I thought of you. I'm positive that you are strong enough to protect her while she explores. The girl's name is Marjorie. If you're willing to help, seek her out by the doors, which lead to the temple. I imagine she is still there pestering Hrotmar to let her in. Fun fact, in Danish, Lis means bright.
That's one thing she's not.
Yeah, she's not Danish in Final Fantasy.
She is not Danish, no.
Filiat. An unwanted truth. Oh. Felix is searching for a friend of Garland Ironworks. I mean, Biggs is right over there, but sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he's from the Ironworks, to be fair.
Yeah, he is.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You're Light, right? Yes, I'm Light. The name's Filiat, newly joined to the Garland Ironworks. Pleased to meet you. I hate to be a bother, but I've got somewhere I'd like to take you. Wiggs told me he wants us you to peek inside the fractal continuum. Is that right? Well, the thing is, we recently detected a strange signal coming from inside. Knowing our luck, it's likely some ancient elegant weapon run amok. But we won't know for sure until someone goes in to find out. We're hoping that someone be you, if you're up for the job. Oh, thanks gods. I'll see you in Azizla then. There you go.
Wait, we're going into what? It sounded
Continuum.
It sounded like they're sending us to another realm.
Yes.
Like Ant-Man.
Yes. We're going to the quantum plane.
That's what it sounded like to me, honestly. None of those words made much sense.
Let's go to the one that's right here. Now, the downside of what we're doing is it looks like it's all going to be dungeon content, which is fine, but it also means that we have to unqueue and then requeue and then unqueue, and we're just never going to do the alliance raid.
It's not happening. We may actually... Do you think we have to go do it out of stream? Like off stream?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll wait for next week's session.
Okay. I don't know if we have a session next week. Maybe in 2 weeks.
We do, don't we?
Yeah,
next week on the 20th.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a calendar.
Yeah, but I don't have it in my head.
Marjorie. She looks as guardian.
She does look his guardian. Are you also interested in exploring the Temple of the Feast? I never dreamed I would meet a fellow enthusiast. I first learned of monks when I attended a lecture given by a historian named Eric. Oh. Oh. And print screen. Yeah. Ever since, I have continued to be fascinated by their creed and approach to life. I thought I would come and pay a visit to the site of their most revered temple, now that the Empire has been driven out of the region. The only issue is this man will not let me pass.
The monks use the path to the temple to train. It is filled with all kinds of traps and obstacles that cannot be overcome by just anyone.
It is precisely those traps and obstacles that I wish to study. Everything I have read states that those who are able to reach the temple will come face to face with a monk of legend. Does that not pique your curiosity in the slightest? Who knows what kind of lessons one could learn from a monk that has mastered the art? You wish to know, don't you, adventurer?
This sounds like the Kung Fu Panda thing, where like if you reach the end, you'll meet a monk of legend, and it's a mirror because if you reach the end, then you're worthy, right? So like, you meet yourself.
Yes. You are the one who helped the resistance defeat Xenos Galvos? Well, you should be more than capable of handling whatever the temple has to throw at you then.
I get different dialogue.
Oh, what did you get?
You too are a monk? I can hardly believe my luck. Now I see why you also wish to visit the temple ruins.
Oh, there you go. So you got class dialogue. In fact, if you are truly keen to explore what lies beyond these doors, would you mind if I joined you? I am fairly familiar with the layout of the temple grounds, and from all the reading I have done, I know I can be of help. Oh, please take me with you.
Temple of the Fist.
Yes.
I believe this is not hard mode. This is just Temple of the Fist. We just never did it. It was never accessible. This place looks very fancy.
It does. It's like a nice fountain and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna withdraw. Going to whip out my Machinist. The Temple of the Fist. Countless monks once shed their blood, sweat, and tears here, their bond with Rauger. To the closed fist became a grueling test for those hoping to train their body and soul atop of the perilous mountain. Come for you to follow in their footsteps. You focus your sights on the temple and steel yourself with the trials that lie ahead. What's up for that one and for... Okay.
I was straight into water.
believe the Eureka. Alright, we're gonna Azizla. We're going to fix the space-time continuum.
Ah, yes. We will become quantum. Wait, what?
Yes. We will become Quanta.
Quanta?
Ah.
Oh no. I don't want to be a Terran player.
Ah. But yeah, once again, it's a quest that just takes us away from Alamigo and Doma.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It's interesting.
It's like, get out of there while you can. Let's go while you can. Let's go back
Save
to Heaven's
yourself.
Ward. Okay. Okay.
This place is crazy. There's just so much going on here. Everywhere you look.
It's like a giant, remember, it's a giant prison.
Yeah, it's a giant prison / laboratory.
Yeah, / like exhibition center.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like a zoo sort of thing where like
Yeah,
people would
yeah.
come and visit and see like exhibits. And we've got a dragon that's chained up and like
Yeah, there
in
is.
perpetual like torture and torment.
And out of
Willingly so, because
Yeah, I
if
was gonna
remember,
say.
we could free her, but decides not to be freed.
Yeah, she just didn't want to be. She just decided to
Yeah.
be there.
Well, I mean, she feels like, you know, she has to atone for what she's done wrong.
Oh,
And also time passes differently for dragons.
look, there's a thingy here. So. Okay.
Okay. Brilliant. Alright, time to take a look at this here teleporter. One of the places. Access restricted. I should be an admin.
He's literally like the newcomer. The first day on the job is like, oh, I should have access to everything.
This isn't good. Someone's already triggered the intruder defense system. It says the intruder's me.
Uh-huh.
The only way in now would be to aboard an airship. That would mean piloting the Enterprise. Bloody hells! How am I supposed to? Lights! I didn't hear that. Did you? No, I didn't hear that you have to pilot. Okay, that's good. You deserve better from the Ironworks. But the truth is, I'm just a simple man from the Broom. Meant for simple tasks. This is beyond me. I don't even know what a continuum is.
Why are you here?
With you here, though, I suppose things will work out, right?
To
Leave
be honest,
everything
I'm worried too. Yeah, leave it to me.
Yeah.
I can do this better than you.
You're a saint, truly. Suddenly, I'm not so nervous anymore. Now then, as you might have overheard a moment ago, the teleporter has been locked. Seems someone beat us here and activated the defense systems. It's nothing the Enterprise can't handle, though. Once we've locked onto the signal, we can fly straight to its source in the blink of an eye. We'll depart as soon as you're ready.
But I thought you were scared of piloting the Enterprise.
No, he's scared of doing it alone and doing everything.
Ah.
Like, handling the situation on his own. The fractal continuum. Hard.
The way you said hi. Like, hi.
Wait. I'm pretty sure we hold on. Heaven's word. The fractal continuum is not a... There's no regular version. No, wait, no, there is. My apologies.
Okay.
Wiggs is a man with a dream that Gilly, the kindly guidance node who escorted... Oh, I remember that!
Yeah, remember
Wiggs
Gilly?
became friends with Gilly. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I remember. Yeah, yeah. So this what we're going into is a museum. Specifically, the dungeon that we're doing. It's like a museum. Okay, okay. That's cool.
I suggested the dialogue options are only for RP, right? Basically, because the main
Yeah,
like plot
only for
of
RP.
the game is set, so it's mostly like you can get like different cutscenes sometimes, but like they don't matter on the story at all. Which is sad in a way, because sometimes it would be cool to have some say in the story, but
Yeah. But what I appreciate the most out of this is it isn't just that you're going back to this place, but it gives you the feeling that after because there's so much here, right? Like there's so much like alien technology here, and like it's a pretty big deal that we uncovered this place and we gained access to this place. It gives you the idea that the Ironworks are actively working on like discovering or like sifting through all the stuff here and like gaining knowledge or technologies or just finding out, just like working in the area, which is nice because it makes sense that it's like an ongoing thing.
It doesn't feel like they just moved on to the next zone, but like there's somebody actively studying the place, and like things are like progressing in some sort of way.
Yeah, I think not just that, but like I mean, literally nothing that we did in this expansion had anything to do or anything that would pique the Ironworks' interest other than the Omega stuff. So like, you can get away with the argument that like throughout all of like the events of Stormblood, they just get here. They're just here, like working on this kind of stuff, right? Like they're not distracted doing other stuff. This is nice.
No, I still want all the fun answers. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's. Let's go.
Oh. Oh.
I knew I recognized that Merbol. We're going to North Menagerie.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah. Well, now I know where it is.
I told you it's in Idleshire.
Yeah.
Like I recognize the name because it's very.
Yeah. It's not the Praetorian.
It's not Praetorian, yeah. But yeah, speaking of the dialogue choices, like sometimes I like, because even though it's still like all flavor, I would like if the game gave you like different reactions, where like it wasn't like 3 different ways to say that you're shocked, but like one is that you're shocked, one is that you're not shocked. That was like have like different options of what your character's reaction would be to what's happening, rather than just different ways to express the same thing essentially. That's what I would like in dialogue options. That unfortunately often is missing.
I'm gonna find out the secret of the ooze.
Are we gonna become ninja lizards?
Yes, we're going to become Kajin.
Yeah, when you said like it's like Ninja Turtles, I was like, well, that should be Kojin stuff, no?
Should be. Remember this place? We like snuck in here to like we broke in to like uncover some stuff.
I think we were looking for some books or something.
Yeah. Funny. I knew you couldn't resist. Now, before you go slaying everything in sight, let Midnight Dew explain our predicament. Ah. It's Midnight Dew.
It is.
Oh my god.
What is that? It's good to see you back in Dravania, Mielikka. This place hasn't been the same without you. Oh my god, the face. You're probably wondering why I sent Sonny to fetch you. It's all down to this mucky little Corporcur.
What?
You heard me.
When I saw it come bounding out of the arboretum, the first thing I noticed, besides it being covered in grime, was how bleeding lively the little sword seemed to be.
We had our old friend Edgar take a look at it, and she reckons that layer of mud is what's making it so excitable. It's got this daft sitkin jumping around like a mad porogo, so imagine what it could do to our crops. What? Imagine what it could do for our crops at Green Grab Mudplots, and that's where you come in. You want your vegetables to be happy, okay. There should be more of this gang inside the Arboretum, but we have one small problem. It also affects the more troublesome species of the flora, making them downright lethal.
We want to send Edgar to look into it, but it's not safe with a bunch of botanist-eating plants making a nuisance of themselves. What say you, Light? Fancy giving them a bit of pruning?
That ridiculous outfit. Okay, this is the first.
He's just missing sunglasses.
Yes. But this is the first time we are just introduced to Korpoku randomly. It's like, hey, there's this guy.
We are.
Moving on. It's like, we've never seen a Korpoku before. I only know of their existence because there's like a mount and like, you know, a bunch of furniture related to them.
Hello, payaso, hello. Yes, can you please get a hairstyle on the player character? I want to believe that is accessible to players, but I don't know. Is
you
it?
mean the afro?
Know? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
If it is, I'm disappointed that we don't see it more often.
No, remember, what was the guy's name? There was this one guy who was always in the saucer. I think he had the afro.
I don't.
There was this one guy who was always in the saucer.
Okay.
I don't remember his name. Damn it. But I think afro is available. Because I mean it's like very classic in like Japanese media, so I would be surprised if it wasn't.
Right. Let's see here. Come with the fists. We did.
Yeah.
We just didn't talk to him. Hold on.
Oh.
Return to Gridania.
Okay. But yeah, keep in mind that there are also hairstyles which are locked behind different like achievements. Like there are like some you get in quests, some you get from a certain NPC, some you can buy for real money in the store. Like that's also an option there for hairstyles. But I'm pretty sure afro is free. Should be.
I would hope so. Let me know when you let it in, because I'm going to teleport.
Okay, I mean.
Okay, we're going. Final Fantasy 14 Dream Arc. Well, let's go, Kata. Kata's finally here.
Kata, can you find us like 16 other players so we can do an alliance raid?
So we finished the MSQ 2 streams ago, Kata, and now we're doing post-patch content, and basically we're unlocking like a bunch of like dungeons and the alliance raid as well, the Final Fantasy Tactics alliance raid. But you know that means a lot of queuing today, a lot of waiting for queue times, a lot of waiting for that sort of thing. Unfortunately, last stream, almost the entire stream, we were queued up for the alliance raid, and it just never popped. So that was an experience.
Ah, good. Kata is saying, "Oh, you're in alliance raid queue, Ihel."
Yes.
That reminds me, I remember hearing something where like people would like intentionally get their item level lower just so they only have to do Crystal Tower and no other alliance raids. Is that related? Do people just not want to play higher level stuff?
Maybe. I think it just has to do with peak hours. I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I've also heard that like that was also a problem.
I was saying they patched it out. There you go.
Ah, okay.
Get rid of it.
Oh, there's a river.
Battle scarred bedroom. Now this is the guy that was saying sweet nothings. I feel like this might be hard mode of the wall, but we'll see.
But it's a nice black chocobo he got there. Remember that black chocobos are each guardian?
It is you, the legendary adventurer, instrumental in the liberation of our homeland. Aye, though it took an army to see it through, I've heard tell your singular accomplishments both here and in faraway lands. I know the type. You are a warrior. I'm a machinist, but sure. Through and through. Ever searching for a new challenge. A man who lives for those moments when all hangs in the balance. Did I say something odd? No, of course not. Not far from here is a place where monks of the Fist of Valgar once honed body and spirit, the Circles of Answering. And, by the grace of our Doman patron, it is reborn. He who fights with strength of stone unyielding, breathes deep of boundless sky, and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against him, no one can stand. None can stand. To it, you will face striking dummies, possessed with the fortitude of fantastic fiends and otherworldly foes. Attack them with your might and main, and should you triumph in the allotted time, you will know you have the strength to defeat them. Though you may still die in the process, they are dummies, after all, and will not hit back. But that goes without saying. Doubtless you are intrigued. When curiosity overwhelms you, I shall deliver you to stone, sky. Well, it is still the Circles of Answering in name, but you must nevertheless embrace the wisdom of the elements to overcome your trials. Oh, how foolish of me. Forgot to tell you the best part. It's free. Okay.
I'll be honest, he threw a lot of words at me, and I still don't understand what he was saying.
You now have access to these Circles of Answering, an expansion of stone, sky, and sea. This training ground can be accessed by speaking with the battle scarred. What?
What?
Small talk. He who fights with strength of stone unyielding breathes deep of boundless sky. Wait, I'm gonna read that. He who fights with strength of stone unyielding breathes deep of boundless sky and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against him, none can stand. I haven't the foggiest idea what the hell that means. But you gotta admit, it sounds like something a clever man would say. It's Samuel L. Jackson.
Just so you know, for me, it changes to she. Which makes it more funny.
Yeah.
But like it's like specific to the player character.
Stone, Sky, and Sea is advanced training dummies to test stuff out for rating. Don't worry too much. Oh, okay. I thought it was like something different. Can we just go inside? Wait.
Yeah, can we just?
Oh, so if you press fight, you can see it.
Oh, it's
it lists
solo.
a bunch of stuff. Yeah. It's all solo stuff.
That's cool.
Are there like achievements or any rewards for this, or is this just purely training dummy stuff, like practicing?
I could use that because I need to relearn how to heal and tank.
Oh, this is all level 70 stuff. Like you have to be level 70.
Yeah.
Just training dummies. Oh, okay. Well, it's nice. That's cool. That is cool. Oh, did I get to read it? Hold on. The Fractal Continuum. The Fractal Continuum plays host to both technological marvels and chimerical horrors, conceived through the unparalleled ingenuity of the Alligans. And while its facilities have remained dormant since a recent endeavor to salvage materials, Garland Ironworks has detected a peculiar energy signature emanating from within. Few would dare even ponder what monstrosities yet stir within, but the Warrior of Light need not wonder. The Ironworks has beseeched their aid to investigate the resurgence of activity within the ancient Allegan Museum. Okay. And then we have the Saints Moshanes or Batoran. The sudden emergence of a mud-covered and excessively energetic Corpocur From inside the Arboretum sparked interest amongst a trio of Idleshire citizens. They believed the layer of grime covering the seedkin was invigorating properties that could be used to revitalize the soil of green grub mudplots. Unfortunately, hordes of aggressive plant life exposed to the substance stand between them and the information they seek. You agree to lead an expedition into the Arboretum to clear a path and thereby allow safe passage to its inner reaches. Okay, so we have 3 dungeons.
I'm still confused why they want to make vegetables happy.
Well, I mean, they probably think it's like, you know, it can maybe improve growth.
Yeah, probably. You know? But they didn't say, oh, this like seedling is growing really fast. They said this seedling is really happy. I'm like, how does that help you?
I mean, you want your plants to be happy
before you eat them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's like, you know how music can help like plants grow and stuff like, you know, so that sort of thing. Yeah. It's fine.
Wait, how does she get there? There's no stairs, no nothing. Does she just climb there?
She's a snake. She can just slither up the walls. What do you mean?
Snakes can't slither up walls. They're actually very bad.
This snake can.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a snake person. Slithering up.
There's nothing to like hold on to there.
What do you mean? This stuff is on an angle, so you can just. Yeah.
It would be very difficult, I would say, because it looks pretty smooth. Like that doesn't.
Yeah, not just everyone can be a watch person. Gotta be skilled.
Yeah.
Gotta get to the top of the tower.
Oh, Matt is rapidly approaching Ultras. He's breaking speed limits.
Ah, no. Not like this. Let's explore bottom left, because I haven't gone there.
Okay. Have invaded Gridania. Oh boy.
Ah, no. Not Gridania.
And then Gridania has fallen.
Hello.
Ooh, another cave.
The Comet's Tail. It's a very small cave.
And a forest.
But very fancy.
Yeah, see, you have another like color of crystals.
Yeah. Here we've already been. Remember, this is where like the plague stuff was. The plague tree, I should say. I was like infected with the black rose. We found the origin of the black rose, I should say, from the tree. Fun fact: that character, you know, the one that kept calling us like the Griffin's Bane, she comes back.
Ah, good.
I was doing the dailies, the snack dailies here. And she comes back in that storyline.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
she is. She's like, oh my god, it's Griffin's Bane himself. And everyone's like, why is she calling you that?
Okay.
Like, should we start calling you that? We're like, no.
Please don't.
It's very insensitive. It's not a good name.
No, different music.
Yeah. It's for the place.
But
literally every single quest just wasn't unlocked. Like, we haven't, there's nothing to latch on to.
I want to see what's inside this building.
Yeah, it would be nice if they let us go inside.
Looks nice. But yeah, I guess we can do the weak stuff then? The Omega stuff?
I guess so. Hello, Kata. Hello.
Oh, remember Alpa and how excited she is?
Who? Oh yes, Alpha. Yes. Yeah, that animation happens a lot as well.
Of course it does. I'm not surprised in the slightest. Quack, quack.
Ah, quack. Are you good, Kata? To I don't know if you're still eating some lunch. If you're good for some queues, then let us know. She's good to queue up.
Not Alpha. Alpha. It's the snake
Alpha.
lady. She's called Alpha.
I don't think we know an alpha yet. We haven't.
Oh, we may.
Okay. Alright, Koopa, you're playing dancer?
I mean, I guess. Should I change?
Ah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we're signed up for 3 different dungeons and the Alliance raid.
Oh. I just opened the menu and faded to black.
Nice.
And yeah, I was gonna play another class that's over 70, and that's the only other class over 70 that I have.
Huh. It's like Bardo Dancer.
Yes,
Huh.
it's just these two. That's why I'm working on Ninja, because I want to get Ninja, because it would be fitting for Doma, to learn the Doma story,
Yeah.
to get that Ninja.
I mean, it would be fitting if there was anything in the Doma story that was related at all to any ninja stuff, but it wasn't. So
We have to make up for what they didn't make. And, again, the Bard quest was really good, so maybe the Ninja quest will also be good. We'll see.
Have you unlocked the raid series yet? Not yet. I think we're about to. I believe that's what this quest is, the hunt for Omega. So I think Omega is the new raid series. But we only just unlocked the new post patch stuff, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Bigs. Well, I'll be damned, Light. If it isn't fate, I don't know what is. You don't know what is fate, do you? I
It's just saying words.
Wiggs. Wiggs wears the expression of a man at his wit's end. Oh, it's Nero. Oh, it's
Yeah,
let's
it's
go.
the new stuff.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see more lightnings?
I'm a little bit concerned about accepting this right now, just because
Oh,
of the
indeed.
QE.
Oh, indeed.
Okay, I accept. Light, thank God you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up operations in Valgar's Reach while we look for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinru, or with Valgar. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that Valgar ended up in the Imperial's hands, and that it was shackled with some very distinctive looking bindings. I believe they call a Pokeball.
Yes.
Obviously, only you-know-what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap it would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself. Oh my god. Oh, it's a robot.
Oh, it is a robot, indeed.
That is very
Beep.
robot. This is the most robot thing I've seen in Final Fantasy so far. You look like what Bastion? Bastion? Yes. Look like the Overwatch turret. Yeah. Ah. Hello, Matt Mercer.
Hold on. It's my tallest mount. I have a tall mount.
Ah. It's huge.
I don't have a tall mount. It's my berserker.
Hello, spaceman. You look like you're going to space.
Yeah, because
Or diving into like a deep sea trench. One of the two.
Kata is coming back from space.
Okay.
She goes to space and back.
Yes. You played football on the moon. Beautiful. Why is there landed Viking? Hello, Sandor. Hello. Yes, landed Viking.
Where's my berserker? Oh, there's my berserker. Okay.
Nero, Sid's wife. Oh no.
I've lived
There's a
on
lot
the
of
moon.
shenanigans between them. I've lived on the moon exclusively for like 3 weeks. So there you go. There you go.
There you go. That's my biggest mountain.
It's the one that can't pick up the phone.
Yeah, it's your favorite.
This is like one of our first mounts we ever got in the game.
I guess technically Zoo is a big mount as well. Where's my Zoo?
It's Mecha Bahamut.
Zoo is a big mount. It's not that big though.
Yeah. I have no prawns tonight, rice. Only rice with Oganma. Ah.
Wait,
nice.
do I not have flying here? Do we still not have flying?
No, this is like a city. Like we can't fly in here, from my understanding.
What? Why? We could fly in like the other settlements.
Well, no, like this is like Idleshire, for example. You can mount, but you can't fly.
Ooh.
Right. This is like Idleshire.
I want to fly.
Okay, let's go into the ironworks. Get over here, Kupa.
What? Are you not?
Get over here.
But we're teleporting. Is Ironworks here?
Yes, they literally. Yes, they in the quest. He literally said that they set up base here.
Why?
They set up an outpost because they're looking for Omega. Okay, here.
Oh, hello.
Come now, Chief. That isn't terribly constructive. Okay, let's see. So just said. Go on, suggest something, and I'll be sure to do the exact bloodly opposite. Oh god.
Ah, good. The kids are arguing.
They are. Alright, Jesse.
So much for improving efficiency.
Spot the problem? Bigs. Surprised? Aye. So were we. This is the first time we're seeing Nero, by the way, because we weren't a part of the cutscene earlier.
We weren't part of the cutscene.
He's been brought in as a consultant, I believe. I believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you? You will play no part in this investigation. Your motives are dubious from the first, and nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer.
Oh my
Out of necessity.
God, the face.
Out of necessity, I agree to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues, not very chiefly of you, eh, Chief? I'll have you know, I am a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. I'll trust you'll thrive elsewhere when I encourage you to piss off.
Wow, Sid.
Not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated, effective immediately. Hey, Shara's gonna like that.
The thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full. And it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 what you get was the agreement. Look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least.
I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, and then pay him a sultan's ransom in advance? Him? Give me strength. This has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. I'm noping out of this one.
Let me know how it goes. I'm leaving. Good luck. That's a funny
we'll
one. Okay, that's genuinely a funny one. But
do we want to do the second one? Or...
no, I mean, I feel like we shouldn't because those are our friends, so we shouldn't just leave them. But
we'll
it is really funny. But before that, I want to ask, can you jog my memory? How do we feel about Nero?
I mean, Nero had his like quote unquote redemption. I don't like that they glossed over it. I think they sped through it too quickly. But if you remember, like Nero had his redemption arc when he remember he went to the world of darkness and then he saved the kids and then he got like and he stayed behind and he stayed behind for like an indeterminate amount of time and he became like a corrupted being or whatever.
It was important that he stayed behind, but it wasn't him just like sitting there. Like he was literally like, in a way, decaying as we speak. Like it was taking him over, and he decided to like just sacrifice his life so the rest could live. Essentially.
And I think it was insinuated that time passed by differently in the world of darkness. So I think he was there longer than not.
I don't know.
So like we went through like all of that. So like because of that, like his like redemption was like achieved there. In that, I story arc.
I don't think I would say that like I would trust him and like, oh, he's like very trustworthy. He's not. Like he has his agenda always, but I don't think like he deserves the outrage that he's getting, to put it that way.
Yeah, 100%. It's like, but it's fine because I feel like Sid's issue is more personal, so it's okay. Like it's understandable.
It's personal.
Like, yeah.
But it's just a bit weird with how with what we've already learned about it. But like
for sure.
Maybe because by these answers that we're getting, it sounds like we will be doing the work instead. But I feel like it would be more interesting if we instead learned what exactly happened between Nero and Sid. The two.
Yeah, it would be nice if the way this worked was Sid saying, I'm not going to work with you. And we'll be like, okay, we'll work with you. And then we spend some one-on-one time with Nero instead. And we find out more about him. And then maybe later on in the progress of the storyline, then Sid actually becomes involved. Because maybe we need him. And then maybe Nero like apologizes to him or has a more heart-to-heart with him. But I do like the idea of us spending more time with Nero just so we find out more about that sort of stuff first. Yeah. And then you can have like their relationship like quote unquote mend, or at least like in some way stabilize later on in the program.
Or even have us like, work with both of them at the same time and be like, okay, so you don't have to work with each other. We're gonna be like, the contact between the two, so they don't have to like see each other, because clearly that's a problem.
It's like, okay, Light, tell Sid that I want.
Yes, exactly that. I mean, it would be funny, but it would make a lot of sense. And as you said, it would let us learn more about like both people like personally rather than just their job.
Yeah, for sure.
Because all we know right now is that both of them were an apprentice, like, and then Nero was jealous. That's all we know.
As much as I admire your enthusiasm, Kuro, you will not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with a surfeit of the former. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm's savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which would surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. Forgive me, Light. It was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. Fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and even if it was damaged during its encounter with the Ralgar, it seems highly doubtful that we will be able to disable it unaided. We have got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I, for one, would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Then it's settled. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels at the Yon are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next, and by the time we went back to check on them, they doubled again. What? That could only mean... Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. Biggs, Wiggs, Lights, I need you with me at the Yon. To the south of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest. Jesse, hold the forts while I'm gone. And if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance.
Alright, Chief. Watch yourself out there. He didn't give him a task.
Am I to stay and mind the shop too? No. I'm not letting you out of my sight. But before you fill the room with a maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology. In case you've forgotten, not supremacy. Spread throughout elegant ingenuity. Breach this contract and I will have my pawns of flesh. Jesse.
I'll take care of things here. Look after everyone for me, alright? I need the boys back and innovating before our customers tire of our current offerings. But yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I don't want to say that Nero is not dangerous because he is. He has skills, but I feel like he's more just like. I feel like he doesn't have ambitions to like, you know, rule the world. Like he doesn't have like ambitions to do anything. Like he's just very passionate about the subject. The subject happens to be a very dangerous technology. But.
Kind of. I would say that it is safe to assume that Nero probably wants the Omega for himself.
Yes. No. 100%.
That's
100%.
No. Yeah. So there is danger in that sense. I don't think there's any danger in him helping us find the Omega. The danger would just be like what happens once we find the Omega.
Yeah, but that's
sort of thing.
But that's why I'm saying that like with supervision, like he sounds useful.
Yeah. It's the yawn. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Still don't know where that is, but
That's the yawn.
Kata trying to summon Soko.
Sin and Nero in such a toxic relationship. I love them. Oh no. Not like this. Yes, I think Soko is in bed right now and left his PC on. Soko's AFK in the lavender beds.
Yeah, as far as I know, Soko works on NA schedule, so will be a while.
Oh, look at that! It's the ooze.
Oh, is that the ooze? Oh my!
Should be.
It does look like ooze. Oh, hello.
Oh, the museum. Right, okay, we're going to the space-time continuum.
Yes, to the quantum realm.
Yes, let's go. Oh, let's go.
Time to remember how to play Dancer.
The music.
Don't hear it yet. I'm still loading.
Oh, we're flying in. Oh my god, that's a massive axe, Kata. This guy is level 70, 380 gear. Looks like a leveling level 70. Okay.
Hello. It's so moving.
Yeah, remember elegant technology?
Oh, remember jumps? Ah.
Let's go.
Remember
look.
how we got lost with all the jumping?
That's a new model. We have a Minotaur.
Yeah, it's like a very fancy Minotaur. It is like half
Also,
an
I
armor.
The healer just disconnected.
Well then. We don't need healing, do we?
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Who needs healing anyway? Oh, he swipes me.
Hopefully our healer comes back soon, TM. I say that only because it took us all that time to find the healer. Like, we were only looking for a healer that entire time, so they're not that easy to come by.
I mean, I guess the good news is that we may get a mentor potentially. Because I think like we have higher chance of getting someone from mentor QE when we disconnect. I don't know.
I don't know, that's accurate.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, he has that ability. Dragon's voice. Remember? Dragon's voice should go in and then Ram's voice should go out.
No, I don't remember.
It's from like one of the Realm Reborn dungeons. It's like Flyer's Cutter or something. Remember that place? But the final boss is a Chimera.
Okay.
Dragon's bad. But fine.
So say again. So what do we do?
Don't worry about it. Ooh. What's a mother bit?
Mother bit.
Oh,
Okay.
healer reconnected. Let's go.
Ah.
Let's go.
Excellent timing. Nice, a Minotaur, more like a max attack. Ah.
Oh no. And I'll increase the volume.
Do we see our healer on the horizon?
It's coming.
Okay, okay.
Oh, do we go right in circles? I'm not quite. I was hoping they would start spinning around.
I love Dancer's mobility. It's my favorite thing. There you go.
Nice. This is item level 325 gear. Okay. Oh, there's logs. We'll run back after to read everything. Because it's going to be a lot to read.
I just put them on screen in case anybody wants to pause if we can't go back.
Yeah. So,
oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. I can't see anything.
it's a lot of dead stuff.
Ah! I'm just gonna fly around and hope for the best.
Oh, it's not.
Oh? Wait a moment, what?
Is that? Well, I mean, we got things to do.
Yeah,
but,
we have to
it's
look
an
at this. Yeah,
It's an Exali, yeah.
no, but it's an Ekat. What is an
Yeah, it
Ekat
is.
doing here?
It's exploring.
Oh, there's another treasure here, that's right. We'll get to that.
Oh, it's the Triad and the Ultimate Warrior.
No, it's the ultimate.
Wait for the healer. All right, yeah. Ultima Warrior.
It's like the ultimate weapon, but not. That is checking.
I think the healer's afraid. The healer's afraid of heights.
Ah, he's like. Yes,
It's
the
like,
healer.
hey, you can jump down.
We can catch you.
We'll catch you.
We will catch you.
We'll catch ya. Ah. Oh, that means we could have read the book.
We could have. Also, we
The
can't
next
go
time.
back. We can't go back now.
We can. You can return. Remember, you can return
Oh,
to
you can
the start
return.
of the dungeon.
Okay.
Yeah. There is functionality to return to the beginning. It's fine.
Nice. Okay. Because I need to know what's up with that Ekat, because for those who don't know, my title that I keep on my name, the Ekat Blackguard, is actually from an Ixali Beast tribe, and that was a member of that Ixali Beast tribe. So I have to know as a member of the tribe.
That would be, yeah, I don't like if I return
Yeah, they may reconnect.
and then it comes back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd rather wait for them to reconnect and you know,
like,
return after we finish.
otherwise it'll be awkward. Because then I have to race all the way back while they're reconnecting.
And also, like, it may be that, like, by the time we get back, they disconnect again. Oh, it shows the rolls. Is that what it is? That's the rolls, right? The numbers on the loot?
Yeah, that's always been there. Yeah.
Look, I never paid attention.
That's been there since the beginning.
I
since
thought
we first
that was
started playing.
countdown, okay? I genuinely thought that was countdown. I rolled really highly on the boots.
Good job.
Maybe I will get boots at least. Oh wait, I did get a bangle. What's a bangle?
The bangle.
Is it like a bracelet?
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad.
Alright, I'm gonna return so you can rely on my thingy.
Oh, I got the boots.
Okay. First page. Torn Navigator's Log page. Navigator's Log, Day 1. Too soon to fly, the other said. But prove them wrong, I will. Find our paradise, I must. Ayatian. Oh, it's an Ixali.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm returning. Fuck it. I'm returning. Too bad. Cause
that's why. That's why this is an Ixali weather balloon.
yeah.
Here.
But hold on. Is this the Zul? Is this the Zul? Remember the Zul Kalan?
Yeah.
That was the first Ixali who was flying.
Yeah. This here is his weather balloon, his flying machine. It's Ixali. All right, next one.
Oh my god, this is for me.
Make sure you can use your peloton to run faster.
Yeah. I'm running. I'm so excited because this is a dungeon for me. I need to know more about my people. But yeah, this may be like the log of the Zul'Kalan, of the first guy who flew his balloon.
That's the insinuation, yeah. So from here we can just run past the first boss, elegant teleporter.
Maybe that's him.
Then
maybe he never.
This is the second page. Filled with drones the sky was, swift and sure their attacks were. By some miracle I'm alive, but severely damaged the airship was. Pause for repairs I need.
Maybe that's him. The guy who stands there, maybe that's him.
In the containment cell, I don't think so. No. There's dead bodies of Reavers, by the way.
Yeah, interesting. Let's say that it's Reavers specifically.
Those creatures mistake me for this, I fear. Yeah, it's like a different, like, bird creature.
How is this possible? Strongly resembles the Ixal this feather one does. It does actually resemble an Ixal. Unironically.
Yeah, like maybe they're like related in the past, like
maybe
some genetically. I mean.
But yeah, look at maybe this guy is the Zul'Kalan.
No, this is.
How is he
this
here?
Is not.
How is he here?
Hey, he's exploring with us.
We didn't take him with us.
He got here on his own.
We don't know what the Zul'Kalan looked like, so maybe it's him. Maybe he was just lost here the entire time.
No, I would assume that we're gonna find more journals.
Okay. But yeah, so for those who did not play the Beast Tribes, what happened was the Ekad 9, are a tribe of Ixal who do not care for Garuda and instead are interested in flying because they are flightless birds. So like their biggest dreams is to fly and to reach their holy land of Atlayan. So they are basically inventors and they're trying to make like airships and like balloons to go to the skies. And the Zul'Kalan was the first one who did so, but he was never seen again. And because he was like the first one, and like they are like looking up to him, like the ship that they started to build with our character, the ship itself is also called the Zul'Kalan because of that. So that's the backstory. But again, I don't think we were ever told like how long ago it was that the Zul was flying, so maybe it is him.
I don't think that model there is specifically the Zul'Kalan. I'm pretty sure that's like an Easter egg thing. I think we're gonna find out more about what happened.
We'll see. Do we vote dismiss?
Yeah, I voted dismiss.
Come on, it. We need to join for the symmetry.
Hi, boss.
I mean, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Because worst case, we just go back to the beginning and we're still waiting anyway. There's no harm in trying.
Okay.
At least we will know what his moves are.
Okay, let's go. Just because we're probably going to be here for like at least 10 minutes waiting.
Yeah, so we may as well find out what he does.
Then stand in front of that.
This was his front, but this was his back. Okay, he's absorbing the stuff.
You probably shouldn't.
Oh, this is actually like an exhibition. Oh, can I not join in? I cannot join in. Its ability to seamlessly switch between sets of data will keep enemies guessing. Utilizing our data on Sophia, we can at last tip the scales in our favor. Yeah, that is.
I sorry, Kata. I understand.
But this is. But yeah, when the fight starts, it says automated assistant online. Hello there. I see you've activated Ultima Prototype 4.
A little bit busy.
So close.
We did it.
Did it?
Let's go.
Nice. Who needs a healer anyway? Yeah, clearly not.
Second win is all we need. So it was downloading abilities from the 3 triad icons.
Yeah, those are like data sets, and he was just downloading their abilities essentially. But yeah, it was like an exhibition. It's like, welcome, this is our prototype something. Here are its abilities. So it was exactly like an exhibition. It's kind of funny. Oh, there are things moving in that hole on the bottom.
Yeah, Kuro, I believe you should have a defensive ability, like maybe like a healing ability or something, right?
I have reduces damage taken by sub and
yeah, so like you need to like Ransois, get away. But you should be using that. And same with your second win, of course. This guy's so thick. Interesting.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's genuinely scary. I am actually afraid.
He's a big boy. Look at him.
He's a big boy. He's breaking. Yeah, how long has this been like inactive? How is everything here still alive?
I'm sure there's like, you know, you can procreate. Maybe they don't have to eat.
But if there's only one.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Maybe they don't have to eat. Like considering these are all like genetically created creatures. It's possible.
Hey, it does say biomanufactured.
Like the implication is that they might be synthetic.
Okay. The other guy got bored.
Oh, he can't answer the phone. It's a big boy.
That is indeed a big boy.
I think he can answer the phone.
Yeah, no, I think he can.
Yeah, he looks more flexible than the other one.
He's also all gold, which is interesting. Hold on, where do I have food? Any food that can help?
Oh,
me?
true.
Because I have so much food that we may as well like eat it all. Like,
whatever we can get.
Sure,
Food
I
buff.
guess
I get 10% crit. As your healer instead of tank. It'll be okay.
No, I think tank is better because we're DPSs, so we can.
No, I kind of talking about the Q time. Like maybe tanks are more common and heals are less common. So yeah, maybe kind of maybe be healer after this. Because there are literally no healers queuing. Yeah. Ultima Beast.
Ah. Standing up.
Okay, run away.
That's what it is.
That doesn't bode well for me. For the next ability he does, you should do your reduced damage. Because I'm going to be the first to die.
Stay on cooldown.
Elegant Flare. That's gonna be the one where you have to run away. Oh no, never mind.
Maybe cut into it.
Flare, sorry, that's it. That's it.
It stands up because I may not make it. Oh, potion. Okay, I made it. I'm alive.
Yeah, you should be able to kill it here. You have enough HP to survive the next flare. Oh, do you have a limit break?
No.
Okay.
Maybe because you're not full party? Yeah.
Maybe.
trying to use all the abilities I can.
It's gonna be close.
It is
Kill
gonna
it.
be close!
Kill it. You got it. You got it. There we go.
That was close.
Easy.
It explodes, okay. That's interesting.
Sweet. Okay. Good job, Kata. Good job.
Good job, Kata.
almost didn't reach the DPS check, but we got it. We got it.
Eh.
Unironically, the food they ate probably helped with that.
Anyway, we got it. And there was no more the Zul'Kalan stuff yet.
Yeah. Unless we missed it. There's no other pages. No cutscene?
Yeah, no cutscene. What the heck?
That's kind of weird. There should be a cutscene. It's a bit odd. It's a little bit
saying warrior, the kitchen sink of classes.
Yeah, I've heard that warriors are very strong at the moment when it comes to their own sustainability.
I mean, we could see it right today.
Yeah, as in, like, I think when it comes to some of the harder, like, I think even level 80 stuff, I think some warriors can solo. As in, like, level 80, like, unsynced stuff.
Yeah, but, like, this was synced, no?
No, yeah.
Yeah, and well, I'm not gonna say solo, but it was close to solo because I was barely doing damage.
Okay, we can get rid of the continuum. Let us know when you switch to healer, Kata, so we can do the other ones.
But who's gonna tank if Kata is healing?
We find a tank, like the queue.
Okay. So you're just counting that we will get it.
So the second boss of a level 93 dungeon. There you go. There you go. Okay. See, there we go. Insta queue. So it's it's just no zero healers are out there. No healers.
I mean, clearly you don't need healers, so hey.
Temple of the Fist.
But see, this is another reason why I have to remember how to heal her. Because I used to be okay at it. I'm not gonna say good, but it was okay.
There are curls.
Ah, more thick muffs as well.
Gangway. Ready whenever you are. The NPCs there.
Yeah, W. Let's go. I definitely meant to type that. I think this person fixes the Matthew Mercer.
Is it not?
Oh, no, it is the famous Matthew Mercer, just not the one they think. Probably. are these little balls anyway? Oh, hello. Oh, she's giving like fun facts, I think, as we're fighting. We have to read it after.
One legendary monk trained by fighting Koros. There you go. Did you know Ivan Corfus used a pair of spire-crafted fists shaped like Koros? There you go. It's just history about like previous monks.
Oh, this is.
Remember, this is meant to be the monk trial.
Yes. But yeah, like she gives like info.
Maybe you can run. You can jog.
Oh my god, there's so many things. That was very smart of him. Let's use the same ability. Are those things?
Oh.
Called Arbuda,
Arbuda.
whatever that is.
The things on the grounds. Are they important? We'll find out.
There's sun and there is moon.
Go to your corresponding thing.
Not close enough. Did I make it in time? Ow.
Oh, tapas.
Tapas? Now I'm hungry.
Tapas. Huh?
It's like, okay, enough fighting. It just like falls out the table. It's like tapas.
Yes.
That's an
The monks use
interesting
that golem to
tradition.
test their speed. It is called Arbuda. I'll time how long each trial takes you.
Okay.
There you go.
So you know, I am
Well,
rubber
it's-
banding a little bit.
Lovely. Oh, these are white corals.
They look like spectral.
Almost. Dash forward.
I have limited dashes though. I prefer to use them for dodging stuff. It's a flying thing.
Oh. Cutscene.
Okay.
It's very hairy. He's like Ramu, but not.
Yes, he's smaller Ramu.
Oh, let's go. Does he have the coral fist? He does! Yeah, it's the guy.
Ah, there you go.
It's the first monk. Yeah, it's Ivan. It's the guy from the start. Yeah. Ivan. You're standing in a whirlwind, but sure.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just everywhere.
You're just standing in it. I thought everyone was just windy. I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was just windy in here, okay? So he really doesn't like me. Am I? I'm supposed to time
Oh, we have to
this?
eat them. Yeah, we have to eat them.
Okay.
So depending on how many he got, that would have done more damage.
It's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. I pressed the wrong ability. It's fine.
You're in the
I
tornado
know.
again.
I know. I see
Okay.
it. I see it. See it.
Avoid the fists.
Ah,
We did it.
It's not down yet. No, we did.
We beat up an old man.
We did beat up an old man. Let's just leave it there.
No. See if there was any dialogue for the last one.
Yeah.
There was no commentary from the NPC for the last one.
I think that would be important.
It's like a new challenge. Ready your fists. And then he just glazed us. Oh, yeah, it was nice. It was very. There was a lot of cats, for some reason.
Yeah, he really likes curls.
Like Kuro fists, like that's like an ability that monks have, but it's not the only thing they have. But they just really focus it here. Like, they fixated on it. It's fine.
Maybe this guy just had pet curls and he really liked them. Okay.
Maybe. I mean, if he did, he wouldn't have cut off their heads and made fists out of them. But sure.
Nobody said those were real heads.
No, she said. If you remember,
okay,
in the line of dialogue in the first one, she mentioned how she killed a bunch of curls and used them to make fists. But visually, he had a nice attack when he was striking the ground from above. That was nice. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, Temple of the Fist done. And we have one left. We have a Saint Mosianes. Arboretum.
But yeah, the animations on the guy were cool. I agree. They look pretty cool.
Yeah. And we also have to do the Great Hunt Extreme, but we'll do that unsynced.
Okay.
It's fine.
We have to climb the skies, remember?
Yeah, I know.
That's.
Are you ready, Kata, for the final? The final 5 man duty. Ready, check. Please do Great Hunt Extreme unsynced. Amanda will appreciate you. Well, the problem is we tried to do it unsynced the other day, but we had a hard time finding a group for the extreme versions of the trials unsynced. We didn't find regular, but we couldn't find groups for the extreme ones. But I'm sure they would appreciate us. But maybe that's also why Mentor would appreciate us. Yeah.
I mean, considering that Kata can solo most dungeons, probably.
So I meant to say we had a hard time finding a group to do it synced. Is what I meant to say. Sorry. We had a hard time doing it synced, so we had to do it unsynced for the extremes. I meant to say.
Interesting.
Ah.
Yeah, Kata is saying that she is getting the Great Hunt fight on Crystal on Mentor Roulette quite regularly.
Yeah.
I'm relaying to the viewers because I have chat hidden.
I see. So the final 5 man or 4 man. It's still overgrown.
Nobody cleaned it up.
No one cleaned it up.
We better get some explanation about the Corporus.
Very well. Venosilis.
This is nice.
This is nice music. I will say that maybe because of the different season, but this time it's less green. This time it's more brownish.
It's more like
the grass
fall.
and stuff. Yeah.
Or like summer, late summer.
Which is nice. I like that because we're going in a different time. I like the change of season. It's good.
But it's still very peaceful. Despite the fact that we are fighting hordes of monsters, it just feels peaceful.
Yeah, it's because we're fighting hordes of monsters that it's peaceful.
True. What even was that?
The Belladonna.
Oh, we the Belladonna, see? So they're like, you know. They stopped flowering, they don't flower anymore. I'm behind. I'm behind. Some help. This Belladonna triggered on me. Oh, there are Carborgos here.
Yes, we're gonna kill them all.
Yeah, see how happy this one is? Let's kill them all.
Yes. For science. Oh, it's a big boy.
Ah. There are smaller ones.
It's devouring. Okay, so now we know he's gonna jump to the creature and then do that. Creature's behind us.
Oh, okay. F is devouring.
Devour. Yeah, over here. And we're safe.
There you go.
Yes. Clearly this was the path we were meant to go down.
Yes, that seems safe. And
That was my go-to as well.
and that quiet landing at the end as well.
Yeah, with light on our feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that with light
What is
on our
this?
feet. By making puns, I finally fall into the dark side. Oh no.
Oh no.
Only when it involves the word light.
Yeah, when it does word light. Light gets a pass.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed, but Light's title in game is Light of the Land.
Yes, I'm the light of the land.
Is it treasure coffer?
Oh, these ones aren't brown.
Yeah, because normally they're supposed to be green, but remember that one was like in mud or something. That's why we was.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, these guys aren't in mud.
Yeah. What's this?
Clear the soil bed. Lakam. Lakam.
Where's the music? I like the music.
Tectonics.
That doesn't sound good. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
See, I understood. It was the first time I encountered
Yeah.
it. I understood.
It's the first time you understood. Let's go.
I gotta take the wins when I have them. Okay?
Oh, look away.
Yeah. Okay. Ow. I made it.
Okay, that worked out, kind of. That did not work out.
Should I be worried that I have one stack of something?
Nah. It's only one stack.
I really like this ambient for some reason. There are just some echoes of some kind of music. Water conduits. Interesting.
You can wash away the mud.
Ah.
Ironically, yeah, washes away the mud. See, we just cleaned them. We just gave them a shower. We just gave them a shower.
Why are we still killing them though?
For experience. I would imagine this is going to be a part of the final fight, like mechanic.
Yeah, right. Just showing us how it works.
So we can wash them.
Ah, they can be washed.
Yes.
We are washed too.
We will be washed. At this time of day, it's PMBS. Ah. I see what you did there.
Ha! Ha!
Ha, 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 ha. The final boss better be one of those big balls.
What the heck is that?
It's King Pudding.
I think
or
it's Queen
Pudding.
actually.
Yeah.
Did you see how
Queen Pudding.
jiggly it is?
Let's go.
It's so jiggly. Oh my.
Mudsling.
Okay, something's brewing.
Okay, you stand on the platforms.
I was standing on the platform, but then I saw like this like thingy, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't just. Oh. Okay. Not quite what I expected.
Think we had to get washed? Maybe?
Maybe. Maybe we're too dirty.
No, I think we had to get dirty for that one.
Ah, okay.
I guess. That makes the most sense in my mind.
We have to ask Kata afterwards what we did wrong.
I mean, we're probably going to do that mechanic again. There's another mud slime. Oh, I see. Because when you, yeah, just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Oh, should not want to get.
Yeah, it's fine. Kind of. It's because when you attack, no, when you attack the slime. Okay, yeah, it's good.
Oh, so the slime gets upset.
Yes. Basically, whenever you attack the slime, it moves. So we have to push the slime on or off things.
Did you see that wild swing? It was quite an animation.
Nice. Yeah, we just had to like move it out of the way and stuff like that.
Oh, we can get washed.
Oh no, I didn't see the cutscene. What happened?
The thing exploded, and now we're getting washed because the shower is on.
Okay.
That's all that happened. There was no specific cutscene, just that the water turned on.
Okay.
Okay, now there's the clean water underneath, because before there was mud underneath.
Oh, we actually teleported to the quest. That's good.
Ah.
Okay, we can speak to Sony. It's raining. It's very fitting.
Yeah, very fitting.
Don't drop your big circle, photos. Ah, yeah. Figure that out towards the end.
Oh. Okay.
Figure that out towards the end. Fresh air at last, I tell you. It's clammier than a goblin's ass crack in there. I got out a few moments ago, but I won't be going back anytime soon. I saw that you cleared a path for Midnight Dew and Edgith, though. Hopefully they'll be on their way back by about now. What are we going to find out about the mud? Like it's poop.
Oh no. I mean, it's a good fertilizer, so hey.
It's just Merbal poop. So, okay.
Oh no. You saying this thing just rolled in it?
Uh-huh.
Sorry that I've kept you waiting. Oh, you must be Mielikka. I'm Edgar, a botanist of sorts. Perhaps Sony or Midnight Dew mentioned me. Or perhaps not. Anyway, I'm grateful to you for helping us discover the secret of that bizarre ooze. You see, the research materials we found...
I had different dialogue.
Oh! What dialogue?
Edgith, Light, I was very impressed by the way you tackled all that bothersome foliage. I've interacted with this character before.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe botanist? Maybe botanist guild?
Did you not do Botanist Heavensward questline?
I don't know, maybe I didn't.
If not, then this is Botanist Heavensward then. Very impressed by the way you tackled all that bothersome foliage, and thanks to you, we now know the truth of that gloopy substance. So she just acts like she's familiar with me.
Okay. You see, the research materials we found mention a concoction for rapidly turning plant matter into compost. It seems the mud was used to cultivate the ingredients for the formula. According to the Shalayan reports, well, I'll spare you the details of its botanical jargon. Let's just say the mud makes Sidkin, in a word, angry.
Angry. Growth formula for plants is all well and good, unless they're the sort that's liable to bite your bloody head off.
I like how his afro is shaking on the wind. Yes, I'm surprised the Shalayans didn't keep it in a safer place. In any case, we can use their findings to breathe new life into the soil of Dravania. As for the Sidkin, a little water washes the mud right off. Allow me to demonstrate.
I mean, it's raining, but sure.
It is raining. Like, this should be... It really should be clean. She's cleaning it out of the marble.
Are they really saying that they never tried to bathe it?
No. They never bathed it.
Now it's dead inside.
It was happy. Oh my god, that's so mean!
What is that first one?
That is so
Obviously,
mean.
second option.
I mean, the second one also is bad. How about the
but
pruning instead?
I think it's less worse than the top one.
Yeah, what
I feel.
the heck?
I don't know. I would light on this one. Covered in muck or not, it's a bleeding nuisance either way.
Yeah, see, this is an example that I give, that like, this is not roleplay when both answers are exactly the same. Like, they're just different ways of saying the same thing. I should have a choice here, like, oh, actually, this is looking fine, or like, oh, actually, I'm not okay with this. But instead, you have both, like, answers that lead to the same thing. Now, leave the poor thing alone. I'm sure it will behave itself. And more importantly, it looks like we've found a way to improve our dwindling harvest. And we couldn't have done it without you, Mielikka. I'll make sure that when the locusts start tucking into all those lovely crops, they'll know who to thank.
That dungeon also drops a mini and a verdant partition. That's really a nice hedge wall. Ah, okay. Yes, this dungeon was very random. Sorry, I should say this quest line was very random because the previous quests we've had, like the stuff in Idleshire, or the Alizon stuff, are connected in some way, but this was just out of left field. Like the Alizon stuff is connected just because we've been working. Well, there's things happening with the Ironworks right now. With it'll make sense. But here, it was like, oh hey, we need your help with some fertilizer. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a bit random.
Yeah.
I'm still the most upset about the dialogue choice. It's like, the choices are insulted, kill it. Like, that is not a choice. And again, like, the conversation would go the same way no matter what, so it doesn't matter. But like, if you're giving me flavor, then at least give me something more than salty.
Okay. Rabanasta.
Ah, okay. One day.
One day. It says less than 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
But that timer has lied to us before.
It has. Place sure looks interesting there.
Alright, BRB. BRB.
Are we going on a break? Oh, I guess I'll also be right then. Hold on one sec.
Okay. Until that cube helps assume we're hero weekend. Oh no. Back. Where's Gopa?
I am back.
Okay, hand in our quests. Marjorie.
I too am most eager to hear just what went on in the closed feast. Oh, she didn't come in. Okay.
Oh, I think she's talking about when we jumped down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You fought with Ivan Curlfist? I have read that he honed. No, my brain is not computing what the word is. He honed his martial prowess by wandering the mountains, finding all the corals he could find. They say he took the creature's movements for his own, devising a style of fighting like no other. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. I just turned into a goose for a moment.
Okay.
So stupid. I can do this. Calm down. To think he had been waiting there all this time for a new challenger. My mind is made up. I too will become a monk.
Okay.
Hearing your story, I realized that I must meet Ivan Curlfist myself. I will need to strengthen both my body and mind to have any chance of reaching him. And I plan to start by working on my mind. There is still much I need to read about the monks and their religion. Or perhaps I would be better served by searching for a local that is versed in the Feast of Rark. Allow me to thank you. I would not have awoken to my true calling had you not shown me the temple ruins. The next time our paths cross, I imagine I will look somewhat different. Until then. That expression.
I'm sure we'll see her again.
Yeah.
I can definitely say that I've never met a monk quite like her. It'll be interesting to see how far she'll be able to go. Quest complete.
Yes. Oh yes, spinning rooster.
Let's go meet up with Sid. But we have finished most of our stuff.
Okay.
We still have to meet up with the Ironworks intern guy.
Intern, yes, that's a good name.
Yes.
He is an intern. That said, I will say, because they specifically said that he's new there, I don't understand why they would send him on his own to do anything if he's new.
Because maybe they trust him. He's capable. He was fine. He did his job.
He did, but still, you would think he would have just another person in case something happens to him.
Oh, they're busy here.
Ah, true.
Alright, Biggs. I've got a really bad feeling about this one.
Yeah, this is a soup.
Wakes. I wonder what that tastes like. Crikey.
Oh, is he Australian now?
It's just a plain old hole before.
You should read him in Australian accent now, every time.
Yeah. Huh. Would you look at that? Sid. Well.
There's a lot of thinking going on.
That happened. This is straight out of Ghostbusters 2. It's the ooze under the sewers.
Oh no. It's a nice soup you got there.
What in the seven hells is going on here?
Damn it, I clicked on the wrong thing.
A veritable sea of condensed ether. Our precious has been busy. What villain is this?
Oh, remember him?
Remember Dalamud?
Dalamud? Dalamud? Dalamud was a
Is
moon, so it's neither Dalamud. This is
Oh, it's
Midsummer.
Midsummer. Yeah.
Dalamud was the moon. It wasn't even a dragon. It was the moon.
It's all the dragon. Okay, it was.
No, Dalamud wasn't a dragon. That was the moon. Bahamut was the dragon.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was encasing the dragon.
Okay.
It was the Pokeball that the dragon was inside.
Oh, true. Truly, fantasy just is full of Pokeballs. It's just very big.
Yeah. In slumber sweet have I lain, since mine offspring's war with man did end. Yet I could not choose but stir at this abhorrent stench. So stinky. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega.
Thank you for telling us, Midsummer.
Long have we known one another. Our history spanneth eons and stars. What is... God, what's happening? Is that a baby chocobo?
That is a baby chocobo.
It's a snack. What is happening?
I got the reactions. Oh no!
Chief, get out of there.
Okay.
You're not dead? Apparently not. Passed right through me as if it were some sort of illusion. Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long.
Did it also create a chocobo?
It also gave birth to a chocobo, yes.
Omega
Also,
is
it's an
known
interesting
for
snake.
loving his chocobo pets.
Well, whatever it is, it's gone. While this peculiar thing remains.
This is like Final Fantasy X, no?
What?
It looks like from a different game.
It looks like a chocobo. And Qua's like a chocobo. My god, that's a chocobo! I think it's probably a chocobo. That's why you're part of the team, Weeks. You just know things.
Yeah. What would we do without you?
Okay, Biggs. Looks like a chocobo in the same way a mammoth looks like a person, if you know what I mean. It's like a chibi chocobo.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, it looks like from a different game.
You heard him quit, didn't you? He's a chocobo, I'm sure of it. Yeah, he's like a falafel-sized chocobo.
Ah, yes.
Nero. Fascinating. We should dissect it, in the name of science.
Sure. Yeah,
mean-
sure.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I knew he would say that.
I have no idea what it is, but it doesn't seem to pose any immediate threat.
I
Alright,
just
chocobo.
hope that this is just Omega's pet. Just likes chocobos.
Technically, it'd be Omega's son, right?
I guess, yeah.
Just created it. What? Maybe we should put a real chocobo next to it and see what happens. The way it queers isn't unlike a chocobo, but it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo. Trust me on this one. I know my chocobos. This one's hey, he said it.
Yeah, he
we
said it.
falafels can ride. Are all about this size, aren't they? I suppose. All right, give it a go. Hop on, Wigs.
Come on.
Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then. Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead.
What is happening?
Lights? What is this dragon thing you're speaking to? What-
Did
we know nothing of this.
Were you ever gonna mention that dragon thing that just pops out of your bag?
Aren't you going to introduce us to your nodule little dragon friend? Oh, don't worry about it. This is just the father of all dragons.
Yeah, this is like this creature that we've been carrying along for the entire previous expansion and kind of forgot.
literally the father of all dragons. Even the father. I'm pretty sure he's the father of Bahamut. Well, I mean, I guess Bahamut's a primal. So it's
no, Bahamut is the son of Midsummer.
He is, but like.
I mean,
Bahamut's the son of this primal, but the Bahamut that we know is a
primal, yeah. Because it was like an insult to his real image.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not actually Bahamut. Okay, well, you see, this is the father of all dragons, and he's been in my pocket, and I also have a rideable form of this guy as well.
Yeah, and also he grows in size however he wants. He kind of sometimes is a baby, sometimes he's a big dragon. It's really quite confusing, but he prefers to stay in my bag for whatever reason.
Yes.
Kind of like
what?
that.
The Midsummer, who fought and fell at the Battle of Silver Tier Skies? Yeah. And here I was, content to be traveling in the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the Father of Dragons does have something you do not, that being irrelevant knowledge. There is much we could learn from him. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith, and said records had but the one thing to say: Omega activation successful. I think we had assumed that the Allegans created Omega.
Yeah.
Maybe they still did, but this is maybe saying that maybe they didn't, or maybe they did.
I feel like up to this point we thought that Omega was Allegan creation because it was all Allegan technology.
I mean, it's still maybe, but we're trying to figure it out. In the centuries that followed, the Allegans enjoyed rapid technological developments, but there was nary a further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. It was always assumed that the Allegans built it. Hey, he's even saying what we said. It was always assumed that the Allegans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midsummer tells us that it's not even of our world. Oh,
is it from a different Final Fantasy game?
It would be from a different realm. You know how like the Warriors of Darkness realm and the Warriors of...
true, it could be.
Oh, that... Remember multiverse? There's it's like 12 different...
Yeah.
Like other universes. Or maybe 14 different... No, I think there's 14 universes, but we're down to 12 because we lost a couple of them.
Because we lost a couple,
Some of them have been destroyed. Yeah, we lost the one that's darkness and the one that's light. Just so. It haileth from another star, yeah. More than that, I will not say. I've spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, where it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over onto this world. So it sounds like the Omega isn't creating these creatures, it's like teleporting them. It's like
he's like collecting
the insinuation the insinuation is that the Omega's from a different star, so like a different universe, and he's like creating portals and like teleporting them into our universe. Ordered to fight by Omega? Why in the Seven's Hells would it do that? To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in?
Can you swim?
You have naught to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. See, remember how we said that what's really nice about most of this poach patch stuff is that it's relying on characters introduced in the previous expansion. So here it's like, oh, it's Midsummer again. I was like, oh, okay. I guess he has his part to play here. And none of this includes Liz.
Yes, but I would argue for this one specifically, this one feels very out of place. I am very currently on the verge of ruining immersion, because what is even happening? Why is suddenly Omega like from a different universe, and then Midsummer suddenly appears and knows him, and he talks to a baby plushy chocobo or whatever? Like, this is a bit much.
I think the baby plushy chocobo is what's a bit much
Yes,
about it, because
yes.
it's yeah, that's the thing that takes you out of it the most.
Yes.
So you really can show us around inside the hole, can you? Cool.
Ah, yes, very confident.
So that's pretty confident. Alright, Biggs. Are we seriously thinking about going for a dip in that pink muck? Put on your... Oh, it's Sokka. Hello, Sokka.
Morning, Sokka.
Hello. Good morning.
Sokka, you should check out the VOD as we and Kata solo trioed a dungeon without a healer. It was a funny one.
Ah, Sokka. Alright, Wicks. I'm not too keen on this jumping idea. Roxa can swim better than me.
Oh, you didn't do Stormblood
Yeah.
expansion, did you?
This stage just keeps getting better and better. That's it.
Chocobo. Weh. Weh.
Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given us his assurance. Let us take our investigation into the Yawn. I've already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? Oh.
Yeah, it's a solo duty.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess goodbye, duty finder. Cute. But we have a second. Look, we have 2 healers now.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Yeah.
Just 2 DPS and 2 healers in the queue.
Can we just do it without the rest of the party?
No.
Yes.
Smurge.
Kata is
No, I'd
battling
rather not do
Soko.
it,
Soko, we're in QE hell. So what do we do?
are. I mean, we gotta do this.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let's go. Oh boy.
Proceed. Nero hungers for chicken nuggets, apparently. He does. Let us begin.
Quack. But I need to know, is that chocobo from a different...
They didn't show the
Yeah,
cinematic
the
of us jumping in.
What the heck?
Yeah. It's the land of light.
Ah, it is the land of light. We didn't take sunglasses.
What is this place? And what's wrong with us? I can see straight through me.
This chocobo is kind of
Is this when we
unsettling.
find out that the chocobo is actually Omega?
Yes.
Welcome. That can be you.
Okay, I guess I am Omega. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals.
It's Gladys.
That is Gladys. I am Omega, and I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors.
It's a monitor.
It is a monitor. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Beep.
Hold on. We have to read the terms of service.
Oh, guys, privacy policy. Everybody got a copy?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Experiment? If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. Ah, we're disappearing.
Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Beep.
It says we have to press the any key. Where's the any key? Oh, no.
Says we cannot proceed unless we tick this box.
Seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Why are we asking the Chocobo?
Chocobo, what should we do? Can we ask the Chocobo?
What should we do? Oh,
let's ask the Chocobo. Can we ask the Chocobo, please?
It's just gonna quit.
Yes, but I want to do that. It's funny.
Okay.
Let's ask the Chocobo. Chocobo, what should we do?
Ask the Chocobo.
Thank you for your cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha group.
Gotta run to the store real quick, but we'll be able to help with stuff after. Oh, thank you, Sokka. Thank you. Oh, we're surrounded by balls.
We are surrounded by balls, indeed.
The interdimensional rifts. Ethereal rifts. But I guess what we're finding out now is not that the Alligans created the technology of the Omega, but maybe they adapted it, as in like the Omega existed before them, and then they studied the Omega, and then they learned from that technology, and they were able to base their technology off the Omega. So we assume that they made the Omega, but really, quote unquote, the Omega made them because they were able to like learn. From
like essentially they like reverse engineered Omega to like do their own stuff.
Yeah. Looks like some manner of tower or egg.
Egg.
The big chocobos inside.
Maybe.
Maybe.
The aim of this experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as a Chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignation is tentative, however, pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as a fully fledged test subject. Your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly.
Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? We're engineers.
Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test World Beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the Rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Beep boop.
Huh. An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have foreseen this.
He's so happy.
We are accepting it, of course. it's preferable to summary erasure, as I'm sure you'll agree. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiments. Will you transfer your authorization to us? Wah.
Wow. He's so quick.
Now we have some chocobo inside of us.
Ah. Beep. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed.
Duty commenced.
Reach the Deltask.
Where do we go exactly? Hope if there was a path. I think this floor moves. Okay.
Okay. Ah, elevate. Okay, we are RP walking because the characters are RP walking. Okay, never mind. Okay.
We got a cube.
We got a cube. It's invulnerable. It's protected by some kind of barrier.
Barriers are my specialty. I'll have it down before you know it. So Wiggs is gonna work on it.
The cube is not material, by the way. I was gonna jump on it.
And the cube is going to explode. And we can attack the cube.
This Nero's fighting style. It's like this long rapier of sorts. I like that Nero has his own thing.
Well, I mean, it's interesting considering that he used to use a hammer. Remember, he had like a big hammer.
True. But it's hard to carry around.
Okay. We broke down the terminal. Now we got a second cube.
The second cube is about to turn.
Then we get a teleporter. Oh, look, it's a bunch of fans.
We're going through the... Oops. It is a bunch of fans. place is weird. Whenever you're ready. Okay. I am ready. I would like a time. Is any of you a time?
Okay. Another teleporter. Go through.
It was an interesting line. Midsummer is like, you know, no hesitation. And Nier is like, of course, we're mortal. Okay, Nier. What are these? Those are armored rats.
Doggos.
They look like rats.
Oh, it's Acheron.
Ah, Acheron is here. Oh no. Oh yeah, we should be eating food. What am I doing? That's food.
Oh, it's the guy that can't answer the phone.
He's in the box. Hello. You're a bit big.
Yeah, it's the mount.
It's done. Someone save me.
Okay, you got it. Duty complete.
Still getting red.
Fine. Let me know when you're up to the dialogue.
Okay.
That's our goal, the Delta Escape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Mega said it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way here are 3D, then they should be 2D.
What?
Get it? Because they have 2 dimensions.
Very funny, Nero. Very funny.
If the creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that the far greater challenges await inside these egg-like objects. Our fellow test subjects, most like. But if I'm not certain what to make of, that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Where
were you?
Alpha. But hold on a minute. Hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be translucent?
Beep. Subjects confirmed to have arrived at the Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations. You are approved for participation. Your strength places you in the same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Basically, congratulations, you are weak. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporeal lifeforms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely.
Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it that we're supposed to do exactly?
You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Beep.
So, the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects. Just as I predicted, eh? Garland? And before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. Excuse me?
I mean, did say that we can use it freely, I guess.
Okay. We can interact again. Hold on.
I am glad that this is not an instance.
Yeah, Biggs. I was thinking about asking the crew to throw some supplies in after us, but only gods know if they'd make it here in one piece. You can bet they wouldn't be the right way up if they did, though. I like the idea of them like throwing like pieces of metal and boxes like into the pool.
Just hoping that reaches them.
Weeks. Whew. All that jumping and fading and fighting really took it out of me. What I need now is a steaming hot cup of tea. Nothing makes a better brew than the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, coming soon to a Garland Ironworks approved vendor near you. Sorry, Jesse made me do it.
And there it is. Let's make some tea.
Ah, there it is. Thermocoil Boil Master. Let's master some boils.
Yes, let's make some tea. This better be actually
Alpha.
tea. Can we actually make tea? God damn it.
Nearer. Quite impressive for an improvised arrangement, even if I do say so myself. Now then, let us see what we can learn from our host's many monitors. Somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take it seems to raise more questions, we will wade through this mirror of mysteries eventually, and of that I have no doubt. Actually, hold on. Nero. Same text. Okay. Sid is eager to proceed with the investigation. Right then. What to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being, but we do not know its ultimate purpose, nor even its exact whereabouts. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here, whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden, and defeat the test subjects waiting in the Deltascape. Well, Alpha certainly seems keen, though it might be best if you left the fighting to others, little one. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you, old friend? This promises to be a most entertaining foray. I would not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with a remote support. With commendable foresight, I took liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around, and shall extract all the information I can from them. Weh. 'Tis a pity none of us speaks Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Light, you'll need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations and proceed whenever you are ready. Request accepted. Speak to Alpha. It's Quang. Alpha P is eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape V1 whenever you are ready. Deltascape V1.0 now accessible. We made it to the Deltascape. Okay, so we have Deltascape. In your hunt for the elusive Omega, you and your comrades find yourselves unwitting subjects in its fiendish experiments. With no recourse but to do as bid, you resolve to venture into the Deltascape to do battle against the unknown foes. Before you looms the test world, the image of a mysterious castle framed within its egg-like contour. Okay. Invite the party. Invite the party. Let's go. We have a light party. Okay, so we have two things we're queuing for. We're queuing for Deltascape V1 and Rabanastre. So we'll be queuing for both.
One day we will get to Rabanastre.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's go. Are you making tea? No new dialogue.
Okay, so I guess we're going to Azizla?
Yes. I cannot teleport from inside here, so we need to leave.
Okay.
Last
The way
exits.
it kicks us. But yes, I am also disappointed that there's no animation of us jumping into the soup.
I would imagine that the visual here will change over the course, because if you remember, the visual for Alexander also changed as we were progressing the story. Ah, Shaka. But yes, we have to go to Azizla. Ah, God!
Well then.
We're inside the Deltascape. Never mind.
And I'm still dancing. Oh boy.
It's like Hyrule Castle.
It is.
Oh, it's a snake.
Ah, it is a snake. But I need someone to tell me if this is from a different game, if this is from a different Final Fantasy.
But do you hear me? Your opponent is called Alte Roit. No idea what the name means. Oh.
But good luck. Danger Noodle, yes indeed.
It's a very small arena.
Yeah, I need someone to let me know if this is from a different Final Fantasy game. Like, are we like doing crossovers with other games?
That would make sense. As in, because creatively, they can like have fun with this.
Yeah, because they're like,
So
oh, different
different
dimensions, right?
Yeah, they just introduce like characters from other games. It would just make sense.
To them. I'm just gonna do whatever the other people are doing. I will say the AoEs give you no time to dodge.
They don't. Oh no!
Okay, made it.
Now we know he does ice everything up.
Yeah, he's an elemental dragon. It's flame and ice. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Gosh.
That's fine. It's one then the other.
Not good.
We did it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we did it.
Just reduced everyone to few HPs.
That's part of the fight. No. being deleted.
Ah, he's lagging out.
It's like our healer. I would imagine, yep, just like Alexander. Don't open the chests.
Wow.
Don't open the chests.
But I'm sure this is useful for something.
No, not at all. Let's get the hell out of here.
Well, goodbye inventory. Can I... Is there a vendor for this?
Just delete them. Well done, my friend. We were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Deltascape various surveillance devices. They let us tune in to YouTube and Twitch, and we watched you.
Yes.
In 1080p. Ah. Oh no. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, though I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Deltascape, all told, including your friend Alteriot, right, which means you'll be required to win 3 further bouts with Deltas 2 to 4 in this test world alone. Needless to say, there are plenty more such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 subjects between them. Plainly, our host has gone to no small amount of trouble. Quite. Why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with mighty foes, it groweth stronger. Having vanquished the vile simulacrum you call Shinru, Ralger, a greater adversary was needed. In the absence of such being, it had but to create one. So, in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part. The making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into corporeal realm, only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature mightier than even Ralger, and then proceed to fight it. Gods help us all if a battle of that scale would come to pass. The powers unleashed would be enough to bring about another calamity. That would be like the 13th one.
Yeah, just this week.
Assuming the dragon has the right of it, all test subjects must needs be works in progress, save for ourselves, of course. But how then do we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. And again, it is hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident. Don't you make fun of Alpha. He's a good boy. And if it hadn't been for him, we would all have been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave, and reliable, and adorable.
I like that Wiggs loves Alpha.
Changing the subject for a moment, Chief. After you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its stasis systems, right? Meaning, something, somewhere, isn't working like it should. I only ask cause me and Wiggs have done pretty much all we can here, and we're wondering if we might be worth going to Katanu to look into it. Katanu. That would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things on this end.
Oh? Is he willing to work with Nero now? Nobody says anything.
We'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh? And you be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told. Look after life for me. Go away.
But yeah, I like how Sid is like, okay, so I will work with Nero, and Bella is like, don't say anything, just yes, let him do this. Suddenly they're not arguing anymore.
You think Alpha's the final boss?
Yes, Alpha is actually Omega.
Either that, or because we progress so much into the raid, at the very end, Omega determines that Alpha's the strongest being. So like
because he brought the strongest fighters, so he's the strongest being.
Yeah. That makes sense. Nero. Well, what are we waiting for? Sid. Sid seems keen to pitch you against the next foe in the Deltascape. Catastrophe waiting. We must pray that Biggs and Wiggs are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we will have little choice but to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede, and one that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Well, we must hope for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means pressing on with the tests. Are you ready for the next foray? One moment, Chief. My analysis is yet incomplete, and it would seem Subject Delta 2 is capable of manipulating gravity. Unfortunate, then, that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effects, an anti-gravity gimbal. May it serve you well. I must DPS next, because I have pizza in the oven. I don't know where taking it out is timed. Oh no.
It's a quick time event.
Oh, good. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape V 2.0 whenever you're ready.
It's called Alpha and Omega. Yeah, I noticed. It's Alpha and Omega. It's very, very specific. So I'm sure Alpha is not without meaning.
Deltascape 2. You have triumphed in your maiden encounter within the Deltascape, but there are more tests to come, each bound to be more trying than the last. According to Nero's analysis, your next opponent is capable of manipulating gravity, and by way of a countermeasure, he sends you off with one of his curious contraptions, an anti-gravity gimbal. Kata can handle it. I think this will be our last one, though. This will be our last one. It's getting late. There it is. Yes, the pizza QT. Yes. You got this. Oh, we're going to Hyrule again. It's all in Hyrule. Deeper into the castle. Oh my god. What is that? There it is. Catastrophe, a fitting name for Havoc. It will doubtless wreak. Have fun now. It's a big giant eye.
That is an eye. But yeah, it said that there are like 4 levels per realm, or at least in this realm.
Yeah, they said that.
So yeah, so we will just fight.
That's how it always is. You know how like you got the Fist of the Son, Fist of the Daughter, Fist of the Father.
Fist of the Daughter? I don't think there was Fist of the
Daughter. Fists before.
Fist of the Cousin.
Don't forget to activate your anti-gravity stuff when you need to. Activate it. Evil Sphere.
So evil. So what is the cue to activate the thing?
Activate it again.
$100 Gs. Oh no.
Yeah, because you know he like 100 times gravity.
Yeah, I know. Siege. Oh, everything. Is the battle so far away? Okay. I still don't know what the Q is for it. Just do it when other people do it. But I have no idea why. Hey, I did look away. What the heck?
Ta-da.
I was looking at the wall. Scam. You can look at the stream. I was looking at the wall.
We had to do that. I see. I see.
I don't. That's a good pose.
Ha. We got him.
I'm having a Zoro moment, okay?
I got deleted.
Oh no.
Oh, look, Sokko was in a cooking outfit.
Of course.
Huh?
Where's a mate?
Don't open the chest.
Open all the chests.
No.
Yes, let's do it. It keeps telling me that I obtain it, but I have no space in inventory, so I don't know how I'm doing that.
Good to have you back safe and sound. I see Nero's toy didn't let you down. Ah.
Ah,
Ah.
good one, Sid. Good
See
one.
what you did there, Sitch. Nero. A rousing performance, made possible by my anti-gravity gimbal. Lest you wonder, you're not supposed to be able to descend of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended. It just wasn't intended for use on living. Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly its intended use.
What was its use then?
At any rate, that's another mighty foe laid low. And may I say that I had every faith you would succeed.
Okay.
Sid looks expectantly in your direction. I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Wiggs for a while yet. Shall we push you on here in the meantime? Shall we push on here in the meantime? Yes. Reliable as ever. Without further ado then, let us move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus, you say? The queen of the Dimension Castle? What's this? You know of her? You mean you don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as you would have little interest in humble folktales. Appears a lesson is in order. Halicarnassus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such, things weren't to unfold. She meets her end at the hands of the heroes, incurably valiant youths, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literary historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the 4th Astral Era, but little remains of that age, and there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You mean to tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters?
I think Midsommar only appears to, like, you know, chime into their conversations. That's his only purpose.
It would seem your understanding is yet lacking. A scant grasp have I of that which men know and know not. Mark me then. Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, it must needs draw upon that which hath already been, its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesseth the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, and not only of this reflection, yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in his eyes. If everything is logical, it can be created. Such a wondrous weapon should exist. It surpasses my wildest imaginings, and they were wild indeed. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, Garland? What's your nerve? Quiet, Nero. We adults are thinking. But mayhap now is not the time. Light said he was ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with the Halicarnassus. To the dark chakra.
I always say that Nero is like, he's pushing it because he keeps like poking fun at, like, you know, giving some snarky comments to Sid, but the whole reason why he's here in the first place is because we let him to be here. It's like, you know, we can just kick you. Be careful.
Step outside. So we can teleport away.
And I still don't know where I can use all these useless items. Is there a vendor?
Delete them.
But is there a vendor? Maybe I want something.
Yes, obviously there's one. There's the vendor's in Rauga's Reach.
Oh, okay.
We already encountered the vendor.
Okay.
Go speak to the intern. But yeah, we'll hand this in, then we'll wrap up.
Okay.
Because it is getting late. And we have some casts to do.
Yeah. Next cast, Kangi Ducklings is the OSC. Mid season players.
Village.
No, hold on.
By alone. How are we in one piece? At least now we know for certain Allegan weapons were the source of the signal. But why would they need Ultima weapon prototypes in there? On second thought, I'd rather not know the answer to that. Ah, there you go. I presume he was the one who woke the bloody things up. I tried talking to him, but only got sullen silence for my troubles. There you go, there you go. Now we know he was the one that woke everything up.
He better has some flavor text for somebody who has finished the ECAD 9 stuff.
On the bright side, the teleporter should be functional now. That's assuming, of course, there's no one else lurking about. Well, would you look at that? Up and operational. But how do you think that Excel reached Azisla in the first place? There's no way their balloons can reach these altitudes. Unless the rumors are true. They say a group of Excel in the North Shroud, calling themselves the Ekat 9, has been working on some sort of hybrid airship. How's about we go and pay them a visit, eh? Last thing we need is for one of them to come back here and wake up another of the Allegan's delightful toys.
Shouldn't we like talk to the guy? Can we talk to him first?
Ah.
See, he's right there. He's 2 meters away. Where is he?
It's gone.
I am actually upset about this because we could literally ask the guy how he made it here. But no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they want us to like pay attention to ECAD 9. Like, do you think this is the devs of the game being like, oh yeah, people probably didn't do this. We should like lead them into it so they find out that that's a thing.
Kind of. I mean, it's nice that they're continuing the story. It's very nice.
Yeah. But not once were we able to like answer that we know them.
I mean, we might be able to hear.
Can't wait to see Sazul. I love Sazul.
Brilliant. There you are. Well, come on then. Let's go. Have a word with the Exal. Seems I was right. That's him over there, getting an earful from his superior, no doubt. Take Dazul Kulan. Without permission, you did. Banish you from the Exam 9, I should. Forgive you this once, I will. But tell me true, Kezul. Did you find Ayaslan? ... Well, say something. Does he have a new helmet?
No, that is Totolok helmet. That is Chief Totolok.
Okay. Ayaslan? Isn't that some fairy tale island the Axal are said to have come from? Of course, that's why they've been building the airship. Pardon the intrusion. Might I have a word with Kazul? What's this? Light. Good to see you, it is. Come, what is it you need? I meet with them in Fractal Continuum, I did. In Azizla. Azizla? Why would you go back? Lined with tubes the walls were, filled with all manner of chimerical creations. And the last of the chamber is a terrible sight I saw. It looked like us. Sazul named Ixalian, it was. To serve the Alligans they were made, developed for an airborne division. Obey any order they will. That sounds an awful lot like you Ixal, doesn't it? They say the Wind Risen up in Korthus follow their superior's commands with riding obedience. Little wonder why you all left to make your own tribe. Much the same it sounds. But end there, the similarities do not. Weak to the elements, the Ixalians were, and riddled with genetic instabilities. Does it not strike you as familiar? Unfit for the forests, unfit to fly? An abomination we are, a failed experiment of the Alligans. If Atlan exists, in a test tube it lies. Silence! If Atlan is the damnable laboratory of Alligans, then seek paradise elsewhere we must. My desire to fly, to find our home in the sky, created by science, these are not. Can we not aspire to greatness? After all, made to dream, we were not. Speak of this again, you will not, understand? None will deny the Exile's ambitions, not even you. Forgive me, I was wrong. Our paradise, Ayatlan. Find it in Azizla, I did not. But someday I will, together with the Ikatnine. Looks like you've already resolved the matter we came to discuss. You won't be returning to Azizla, I take it. Never. Even at the threat of death, return there we will not. Enough talking, Kezu. Prepare yourself for sealing our airship. A most severe punishment you will receive. But Sazul.
What is a severe punishment there?
No. Brilliant. Everything's settled then, eh? And who would have thought the exile actually came from Azizla? I'd have lost all my feathers after hearing news like that. But they've chosen to keep a stiff upper lip, or beak, I suppose. And here I am being hard on myself for my upbringing in the broom. Piss all compared to their hardships. If they won't give up on their dreams, then I won't on mine. Looks like I've got my work cut out for me, if I'm to be even half the engineer Sid is. Thank you, Light, for everything.
Wait, so are they saying that it's now confirmed that Ixal were a creation and not an actual species?
Yes.
Okay.
So as in, it's possible that maybe that like ancestry-wise, maybe there was a species, like an original species, but like they were experimented on and then the Ixali were created.
I guess that would explain why there's a legend that they lost wings. Because that's what the legend is, that they were created in the sky, but they lost their wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, hello, my Ixal friends. I am a big fan of Cezul. I come to bother him now and then.
But yeah, it's nice that we got like a follow-up on the lore.
Yeah.
Which I feel like was needed probably in Heaven's Ward, just because like going to the Sea of Clouds, like and all that stuff, like there's a lot there.
It would be really funny if every time we go to like a place that's very high, like for some reason one of the Ekad Nine is just there.
Yeah.
It would be very funny if there were just like a recurring like happening.
But with that, I believe we are done for today. We are done. We made it.
We could chill with Cezul. For the closing scene. I'm getting busy.
So we still, of course, have to do the Rabanastre Alliance raid. One day we'll get around to that, hopefully. And of course, we have begun the normal raids for Stormblood, which is Omega, the Omega raids. So we have begun. Still a long way to. There's going to be a lot of versions and a lot of bosses in there, but we'll get there most likely.
Was it like 85 or something?
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna fight 85 for them. But just because again, it's meant to be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So most likely 12 instances around that or so. And then of course you have the hard mode after that as well. But yeah, most likely we'll be able to finish that next time. Basically, like next stream.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll
this
probably
seemed
just
to be good.
devote everything to just. I mean, just like the last time, it's just one fight. It's just one fight for each thing. So we'll probably try to wrap it up next week. Next week we should be streaming on Tuesday. Yes, so Tuesday is going to be our next stream. We only have one stream next week because next week is Dallas. DreamHack Dallas is next week. So we only have enough time for one Final Fantasy stream, one Final Fantasy session. But we'll probably spend it doing Omega. And maybe Ramanastre.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. Yeah, that's the plan. That will be the plan for next time. But yeah, otherwise we are done for now. Again, we're going to be casting in 8 hours time. In 8 hours, we're going to be live with the Cranky Ducklings with OSC. The OSC mid-season playoffs. Again, it's going to be a busy weekend. We have OSC, we have RSL, we have an Anonymous Cup, Sparkling Tuna Cup, more Anonymous Cup, and more RSL after that as well. So just non-stop RSL.
There will be a lot on the schedule for the coming weeks.
It's going to be a busy schedule as always. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Again, we're progressing through the story of Final Fantasy XIV. It's a slow progress, but I mean we've been making progress recently.
Yeah, we've been making a lot of progress actually.
Yeah. It does feel like we're working our way through most of the post patch, and we're almost done. We still have Eureka to do. There's like Eureka stuff. I know there's a bunch of Firmament stuff that that got unlocked. Some minstrel ballad stuff like this. Yeah, there's still some stuff to get through, but you know we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
But we'll be having some less streams moving forward just because of DreamHack Dallas and because of all these other events. But we'll get around to it.
Yeah, like there may be the schedule for the next 2 weeks or so will be a bit different, but yeah, we should be back soon.
Yeah,
making progress.
Exactly.
But yeah, for the closing, we can we go to Cezol? We can chill with Cezol.
Okay.
Let's go. Cause they keep bringing him up, so we may as well just hang out with him.
Okay.
I really like Cezol. If you play Final Fantasy and you haven't done that quest line, I can recommend. It's great.
Taramo. Heard about your triumph at the Invisible Cities. Assessments we can be accomplished with the power of friendship and mutual trust. Thanks to you, I've made many new allies as well. Skatewis, Voice, Lonaga. Alright, this is all in regards to the joint quest.
Yes.
When Desol Qalan is complete, I would like nothing more than to reunite for a victory flight. There you go. Okay. Yeah. With that, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for support. We'll be live once again with more Final Fantasy next week. Otherwise, in 8 hours, we'll be live casting OSC mid-season playoffs. Weekend begins. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, weekend is the busy time on the Cranky Ducklings.
Yes. Thank you so much, Soko and Kata. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy your pizza.
Oh yeah, pizza.
Enjoy.
And yeah, if you're interested in Final Fantasy, make sure to join our Discord as well, as that's how we organize any Final Fantasy related things. So feel free to check it out there.
There you go. Feel free. Otherwise, bye.
Bye.